Whoops, bad idea. Okay. Gonna need your du'as today. Let's hope this. Okay, get started. All right, I hope you can hear me. We're gonna get started. All right, here we go. All right, so welcome to Yoga Flowetry. Today we're going to be doing a longer session. I think it's a great way to end off this month. And we're going to be doing a lot of flow movements. Remember to modify as you need it, but also push yourself. And today's going to be a big surprise in terms of strength, because we haven't done yoga in a while. So today, to really feel it in your muscles, to see how far you've gone, how far you've come, how much longer can you hold some of the poses. It's going to be really exciting. So let's get started. We're going to just start off in the center of our mat. Take an inhale up. Keep the breath fluid and long. Exhale, arms down to your side. So really lengthen your spine. Arms up high. Hands back down to the side. Two more. Inhale up. And bring your hands together. Exhale, hands together. Really pushing them against one another. Inhale up. Exhale, hands together. All right, we're gonna add some squats. Inhale up and squat down to the floor. Inhale, sweep up. Squats came in really quick here. Let your hands touch the floor, sweep up. And remember, we're not riding our back. Keeping the chest open, spine is nice and long. Coming down. Inhale up, exhale. Stop in the center with your hands and then sweep them up. All right, slowly come up. All right, please squats here, feet are wide, okay? So arms are gonna go over the head. Inhale, exhale, hands come together. Inhale up, exhale together. So keep those knees pushed out. Exhale together. Bring your hips in, okay? So hips are not pushing out, bring them in. Woo, keep that navel pulling towards the spine. Let's do two more here. Woo, looking good. And hold this pose. Bring those arms to the side. Shift your weight side to side. Stay low, lower. Shoulder rolls up, back, and down. Looking good. Drop your right shoulder. Use your elbow, open up your hips. Drop the other shoulder. And then folding over the legs, bring your hands down, straighten your legs. Bring your toes all the way pointing forward. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Swing side to side. Find some release here in the low back. Looking good. Push through the feet, bend the knees, softly start to roll up. Awesome. Looking good here. Sway your hips side to side. Bring your feet together. All right, so we're gonna do some side movements. Step to the right, come down low, and sweep to the other side. Okay, now coming down low, step to the right, sweep to the right. Okay, step to the left, sweep to the left. Step to the right, sweep to the right. Make it more fluid. So let's add a balance challenge here. Keep that outside foot lifted. Looking good. Stay low. Awesome work. This is great. Low lunge. And coming back to center here, chair pose. Inhale up. Exhale, sitting back. Squeeze your, again, pull your pelvis in. Looking good. Hands down to the floor, straighten your legs. Arms come up. Exhale, back to center. One big breath here. All right. Chair pose again. Inhale up. Stay low. 2 more. Exhale down. Inhale up. Stay low. Stay low. Get lower. Lower. Hold it. Awesome work. Looking good. Hands down to the floor. Straighten your legs. Slowly come up. Awesome work. Arms up. Drop your right hand down. Exhale. Inhale up. Left arm down. Up. And down. So here now, we're going to add a little bit of a hip movement. Stick your hip out to the side. Looking good. Sweep gracefully. Let's add a side bend as well. And look up. If it feels comfortable, look up. Let's switch. And looking up. Keep pushing those hips. Looks good. Let's engage the core over here. Pull your belly in. Looking up. Push your hips out to the side. Looking good. Keep that engaged. Keep that motion fluid. You are not starting or stopping. Just going like flowing water. Speed it up. Just a touch. Push it up. Pull your belly in. Awesome work. Woo. Awesome. This is looking good. Interlace your fingers. Lift up your shoulder blades. Go up on your toes. Oh, my ankles are cracking. And let's do a bend in our upper back. And up, like a snake. So imagine there's like a big beach ball in front of you that you're trying to hug. Ooh, looks good. And bring your arms out. Now try and hug the ball the other way. Exhale, inhale. Remember our breathing, super important. Deep breaths. Whew. And now we're gonna go around the ball. We're continuing with that back motion, rounding our back. Looks good. 2 more. Awesome work. Shake it out. Grab some water. We're gonna begin our chair series. So I'm gonna show you from the side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale. Squat low. Breathe. Go lower. Rise onto your toes, lifting your heels. Spread those toes wide and shift your weight back. Really slow movement. We're really working those angles, working our extremities. All right. Hold it here and relevate. Awesome work. Keep those arms up high. Come down a little bit lower. Keep shifting your weight. Looking good. Awesome work. Now release. Hands come down to the floor. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Kind of like cycling our heels. Relax your head. Let some of the tension go. Shake it out. Shake your head. Separate. Separate those feet. Let's get the feet towards the edge of the mat. and grab onto your elbows. If this is too deep of a stretch, soften your knees. Looks good. Hands on your shin, halfway lift. Exhale down. Slowly come up, really slow. All the way, adding a little back bend here and straightening up. Looking good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that again. Grab onto your ankles, grab onto your elbows, sway. This time we're gonna sway our way, unroll our back. Really small swing movements, not to make you dizzy, but just to really get some swing movement in your tailbone, your pelvis area. I'm slowly coming up. Looking good. Use those arms, inhale up, reaching up, coming back down into chair pose. This time it's wider. Hands down to the floor, straighten your legs, sweep up. All right, shifting your weight to the left. Bring your knee up. And shift your weight to the left, bring the other knee up. Let's go back to chair pose. Inhale, exhale, chair pose. Hands down to the floor, hands down to the floor. Halfway lift, and slowly come up. Just adding a lot of movement, repeating the same movement over and over again. Adding a lot of practice here. Sweep up your chair poses. We're gonna start adding some twists. Looks good. Exhale down and twist to the left. Coming back to center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Twist to the right. Hands down to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale down. Twist to the left. Go a little bit more. Make your twist more obvious every single time. So now I'm practically perpendicular to the floor. Hands down to the floor. Sweep up. Exhale, twist to the right. Looks good. Open up more. Open up the shoulders. Push the shoulders down. Hands down to the floor. Inhale up. Looking good. Let's do some more of those. I'm going to face you for the exact same movement. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Opens to the side. Hands to the floor. Sweep up. Exhale. Twist to the other side. Looking good. Drop those hips. Drop those hips. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. This is our last twist. Hands to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Looking good. Hands down to the floor. Straighten your legs. Drop your head. Sway side to side. Grab onto your elbows. Slowly come up. Awesome. That was really good. We're going to hold the twist a little bit longer now, but we're just going to hold the twist. Come down, sitting. Okay. Squeeze, relax, and let's hold that twist. Let's see if we can do about 20 seconds. Stay low. You want to make sure your body isn't falling forward. You want your knees to be sort of around your toes. And also you want your knees to be over the big 3 toes. So make sure your knees aren't collapsing in. Stay low. Try, see if you can bring your hips down. This is intense, and that's probably about 20 seconds. Bring your hands down to the floor, straighten your legs. Let's get ready all the way up to do the other side. Here we go. Inhale down. Twist. Let's hold that for 20 seconds. Remember the cues. Check yourself. Where are your knees? Looking good. 10 more seconds. You got this. Stay low. Really squeeze your quads. Squeeze your thighs. Feel it. Hands down to the floor. Oh, how are those quads doing? Shake it out. Looks good. That was really good. Lots of bending today. All the movements, we're going to be doing a lot of practice. Okay. Inhale, forward fold again. Slowly come up. Turn to the top of your mat, and let's go into a plank. Inhale up, exhale down. Step back into plank. So here now, You have a few options. You can lead with your knees, but you want to keep your hips up. Don't drop your hips over here. Keep those hips up. Keep those knees tucked, okay? Looking good. Pull your belly button in. Slowly begin to lower down. As you come all the way down, lift up your chest into upward dog, okay? Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Bring those feet in a little bit, drop your heels. Push your chest towards your thighs. And plant all 10 toes, all 10 fingers into your mat. Now from here, step your right foot between your hands. Bend your left knee. And shift your weight forward and back. Take your back foot, step together. Good work. That looks really good. Drop your hands, drop your head. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, palms together. Looking good. Let's do that all over again. Inhale up. Exhale, sitting into chair pose. Hands down to the floor. Straighten your legs. Drop your head. Forward fold. Looking good. Stay here. Are you ready? All right. Let's step back into plank. Looks good. Take an inhale. Remember to keep those hips high. Exhale, slowly lower down. Lift up, up dog. Downward facing dog. Looks good. Bring your feet in. Drop your heels. Lift up your tailbone. Now you can walk or hop to the front of your mat. It's up to you. You can also do the same movement we did before where we shifted our way forward and back 3 times, and then we step together. All of this is creating mobility, all of this is creating movement and lubricating our joints. It's really good for you. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, hands together. Looks good. Now, let's go into some lunge series. Ready? Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into plank. Slowly lower down. Let's lower down to 4 count down. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your feet in just a little bit. Push, lift your hips up high. Take your right leg up. Knee to nose. And up 2 more times. Knee to nose. Keep your hips squared. Up. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your bum. This is the last one. Come into downward facing dog. Bring that right leg forward. Okay. And now from here, we're going to drop our back knee into a low lunge. Inhale, lift your arms up high. Looks good. Hang on just 1 sec. Okay. All right, inhale up. Exhale, lift up your back knee. Sweep your arms back. Inhale up. Exhale, lift up your back knee. Inhale up. This is the last one. Exhale down. Let's come into a high lunge now. Inhale, where we keep our back knee lifted. Now, front knee, 90-degree angle over here. Okay, hips are squared, not turning out. Inhale up. Exhale, step into plank. Knees, chest, chin go down. Up. And downward dog. Take a breath here. Child's pose is always available to you. If downward dog feels too intense. Inhale, left leg in the air. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Lift up. And knee to nose. Woo. Looks good. Take it up. And bring it through. Looks good. Drop that back knee. Are you ready for this one? Slowly come up. Inhale up. Looking so good. This is great. Exhale down, sweep down. Lift your knee. And bring your chest parallel to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale. You can keep your back knee down if this is too intense. Up, last one. Woo. And up. Looking good, staying up in that low lunge now. Inhale. Now we've built up a lot of heat. We're probably sweating a little bit. Looks good. Awesome work. Drop your weight down, straight down. Hands down to the floor. And step back into plank. Downward facing dog or child's pose, whichever one you like. Looking good. Come shift your weight forward to a plank. Exhale down. Up. Child's pose. This is good. Wiggle it out over here. Push back into all fours. Tuck your toes. Lift up your knees and bring your knee to your nose. Round your back. Looks good. Release back into plank. And then from here, bring your right foot forward. Looks good. All right. Place your hands behind your knees. So my palms are facing up. Okay. Work those legs. Okay. Drop that knee and straighten it out. Straighten that back knee. Let's add some hand movements in as we go down. Inhale up. Exhale. Straighten that leg. Inhale down. Exhale. Straighten that leg. All right. Good. Coming onto all fours again. Push into downward facing dog here. Same thing on the other side. Get ready. Bring your left foot through. Looking good. Hands on your knee. No, we're not adding any pressure. Okay, the back leg here is going to be straightening and bending. Inhale, up and down. Down. Exhale. Looks good. We're doing a pelvic scoop here as well. So it's not just the knees that are moving, but our pelvis is moving as well. Okay, and that helps with the knee movement. Okay, let's go. Looks good. Looks good. Step it back to plank. Slowly lower down. Are you ready? Inhale. Up dog. Child's pose. And downward facing dog. Looks good. You're doing great. Cycle your heels. Let's shift your hips side to side by twisting our knees. All right, bring those knees down. Child's pose or a water break. It's up to you. I'm gonna grab some water. As you know, I'm always under this heat vent over here. Whew. We're gonna go into some core work now. We're doing great for time. There's still lots to cover. So stick with me. This is a little bit long, but it's really valuable because we're not really used to doing a lot of yoga these days. Okay, are you ready for this? Before we start, let's warm up. Well, our wrists are already warm, but let's give them a little bit of a stretch. Roll your wrists. Okay, out, up, in. I'm really feeling it in my wrist flexors. All right, let's go to downward facing dog. Here we go. Inhale up, lift up, feet are down. Good, looks good. Shift your weight forward to plank. And downward dog. Okay, now in plank position, you're really like a table. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs, and just breathe, okay? So in a plank, you want your wrists to be directly under your shoulders. You don't want your arms out too far, and you don't want them far out to the side either, okay? So here, begin to contract all of your muscles. Squeeze your bum, your arms, your hips, your legs, all of them. Relax the shoulders and relax your forehead over here. All right, drop your right knee and let's open to the side. Okay, so we're setting ourselves up for a side plank. Okay, drop the other knee. Raise the arm. So here, we're gonna start to add some intensity. So let's go, side plank. If you wanna do a full plank, here we go. Keep rotating. Stack those feet as you keep moving. Keep those hips nice and high. Looks good. You can also do this from your elbows down if it's too hard on your wrists. Keep your belly pulled in, but keep breathing. Looks good. One more, each side. You're looking great. And downward facing dog. All right. Bend your knees, press your thighs against your knees. Plank position. All right, drop your knees down. We're gonna do a moving cat pose. So cat, round your back, and let's go in circular movements with that rounded back. Reverse the movement. Looks good. Downward facing dog again. Heels go up and down. Let's go back into plank and that revolving side plank series. Get ready, here we go. Inhale up, open up to the side. So you can do this from the knees down or full plank. Move gracefully and with control. Here you go. This is great. Remember, you can always bring your knees down. Looking good. Whew. Awesome. Arms are in a straight line from fingertip to fingertip. Looks good. Let's lower the knees to the floor. Child's pose. Give our wrist a quick break. Take a breather here. Press your chest down. Press your elbows down. All right. All fours. Let's go cat and cow. Drop your belly. Head up. And curl like a cat. Lift up your spine. Drop your head. And reverse. Looks good. Now, neutral spine over here. Let's lift up. Let's separate our knees. So knees are right behind our elbows. And we're going to really push from here. We're pushing, lifting our entire torso up. Okay, extend your right leg, but stay centered. Don't shift to the side. So stay centered over here and bring your knee to nose. Knee to nose and straight. Looks good. You can also push your foot up. So take your foot up, okay? But keep that core strong and also keep your weight centered. Two more like this. Looks good. Last one. All right, so we're gonna add some movement over here. Take your opposite arm out. Okay, take it out to the side now and take your foot. I need to move over a little bit. And take your foot out to the side. Okay, does that make sense? So we're, instead of a leg being back, we're taking it this way and we're taking our arm out to the side as well. Okay, looks good. So let's do some more cat cows. Looking good. Keep up with the cat cow. Get ready to do this on the other side. Okay, let's take that left leg behind us, nice and long. And I'm bringing it in, knee to nose. Movement originates from the core, and we want to have a strong core. Looks good. Squeeze, squeeze. Looks good. You've got this. We're almost there. Remember to stay centered. This is it. Last one. All right. Take that knee. We're extending that leg. Arms come out to the front. Okay. And then we sweep out to the side. Awkward airplane. Hold it. Squeeze. Feels good. All right. Child's pose. You deserve it. That was a really good one. That's a really good one for mobility. So next we're going to go into our warrior series. Let's go cat-cow. All right. So from here, shift your weight forward and come up into up dog. Press into the tops of the feet and let's go into down dog. Deep breathing. Natural inhales and exhales. Spread your fingertips. Press each of those fingertips into the mat. All right. Let's step forward. 1, 2. Forward fold. Inhale, slowly come up. Mountain pose. Exhale, hands to the heart center. All right. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, bend the knees, step to plank, and lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're doing great. Very nice. Cycle those toes. Inhale, raise your right foot. Draw that knee into your nose. Spiral, step your right foot forward and warrior 1. Okay, so warrior 1, back foot is about 45 degrees. Okay, and your knee is moving towards the middle 3 toes and keep your hips square. Hips cannot open up to the side. Okay, inhale out. Looks good. Exhale, open into warrior 2. Looking great. Warrior 2, back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Take a look at your fingers. Are you in a straight line? Squeeze. Looks great. Very nice. Let's go straight, up and down. Work that front leg. Now remember, don't let that knee wobble inwards. Keep that knee in that same plane. Straighten your legs. Looks good. You got this. Now let's spiral down. Spiral down. Take your hands down. Go back to plank. Chaturanga here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. And up. Downward facing dog. Let's do that on the left now. Inhale, left leg up. Knee to nose. Step it through. Bring that back foot down. Inhale, up. Warrior 1. Check your warrior 1. Check your knee over here. Sink deep into it. Squeeze your bum, okay? Really sinking deep and activating all of your muscles here. Open up to warrior 2. Remember that back foot. Looking over your front fingers. Looks good. Pull your pelvis in. Get ready to straighten that front knee and press. Straighten and press. Looks good. This is great. Strong core. 2 more. Looks good. Let's spiral it down. Let's go into our plank and lower down. Inhale up. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. All right, inhale, right leg up high, knee to nose, and step it through. Warrior one. Let's repeat that. Warrior two. Let's do some rib cage shifts over here. Okay, so we're in this this time we're also focusing a lot on our rib cage movements. Okay, here we go. Looks good. So extend the side angle, drop the front hand, take the other arm up. So here you can reach the arm long up overhead or bend it. It's up to you. You can look up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Feel that elongation and stretch in the front body. Looking good. And breathe. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, spiral it down. Here's our plank. Inhale, lower down. Whoops. Inhale up, downward dog. Let's do the same thing on the left. Take your left foot up and up. All right, here, knee to nose and drive it through. Looks good. Drop your back foot. Inhale up. Remember your chest, remember your hips. Arms come up. Open to warrior two. Rib cage isolation. Back foot is parallel. Let's add that movement. Moving with fluidity and grace. All right, side angle, drop your front arm. Open up your chest, squeeze your hips together. This is great. And reverse warrior. All right, awesome. Get deeper into that stretch. Looks good. Okay, let's go back to warrior two. Exhale, spiral down. Lower down. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Try and relax. Get high on those toes. Jump or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale. Long spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, arms come off, foot above the head. And coming back to your heart center. And breathe. Find your breath if you've lost it. That was intense for sure. Take some time to breathe here. All right, we're gonna get ready for another vinyasa. Are you ready for this? Grab some water. Okay, let's do this. Take a deep breath, inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna put together our entire warrior series. Step back into plank. Slowly lower down. And up dog, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, coming up into warrior one. Warrior two. Shift the ribs, back and forth. Looks good. Straighten and bend that front leg. Looking good. Move with the breath. And add that rib cage movement. All right. This time, we're going to take our hand all the way down to the floor, look up. Okay. And reverse warrior. Let's add some movement. So you can just do the extended angle version with your knee on the, with your elbow on the knee, or you can go down all the way to the floor as well. Okay, It's up to you. We just want to do a little bit of a flow here where we're moving fluidly. One more like this. Whew. Looks good. And back to warrior two. Hands down to the floor. Step back, lower down. Up dog. Downward dog. Lift your left foot up, knee to nose. Comes all the way to the front. Warrior one. Open to warrior two. Let's go into that. Bend and shift. Looks good. We're not locking that front knee. Keeping it nice and soft. Looking good. Now here we're going to add that movement. So you can do extended side angle with the reverse warrior or triangle pose with the reverse warrior. It's up to you. And you can also mix and match, alternate. Keep those legs strong and rooted into the earth. We're doing this upper body movement while our lower body, our legs are just supporting us so well. That's really amazing. Like, here we go. Last reverse warrior. Spiral your hands down. Step into plank. Lower down to chaturanga. And up. Looks good. Tuck those toes. Downward facing dog. Step or jump or walk. Top of your mat. Looks good. Inhale up. Exhale all the way. Looks good. Side bends. Oops, I skipped the forward fold. That's okay. There's lots more to come. All right, let's go back down again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale down. Step back into plank. Remember, every time you do a plank, make it worth it. Don't skimp out on your planks because planks really help energize and charge our bodies and give us a lot of strength. Slowly lower down. Up. Exhale. Now here, you need to lift up your right foot. Knee to nose. Bring your foot forward. Warrior one. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Shift your ribs. Ready? Here we go. Let's go. You know the drill now. You can do this on your own as well. This is so good for our pelvic floor area, for our lower body, for the inner thighs. Like, look how much we're stretching our inner thighs that tend to be like really tight muscles, and you know, typically can be cause of other problems. Looks good. Extend the side angle, looking up. Reverse warrior. Whew. Reach, reach, looks good. Keep alternating. Remember your options, triangle or extended side angle. Last one. Back to your warrior two. Spiral it down. Step into plank, chaturanga. Up dog, downward dog. Take your left foot up. Inhale high, knee to nose. Rounding your back, step it through. Inhale, warrior one. Strong foundation. Open to warrior two. Looking good. Let's get into our movement here. Shifting the ribs. Use your inner thigh strength to drive these movements. Keep your body, upper body tall. Looks good. Keep it moving. Extend for, go back to warrior two. And let's add that movement here, front and back. With that hips. Looks good. All right, let's go back to the side angle. Drop. Reverse warrior. Looks good. All right, back to warrior two. Looks good. Windmill your arms down. Back to plank. We're gonna hold a longer plank now. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Looking great. Slowly lower down. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Let's walk those knees. Walk our heels. Looks good. Let's jump or walk to the top of our mat. This time I'm gonna skip the forward fold here. Stay low. Press into the earth. Straighten your legs, really straighten them. Feel it all the way in the back of your legs here. Let's slowly come up. Awesome. Arms go up. Exhale over to the right. We did this a little bit earlier. Arms come up. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Looks good. Move with grace. Move with your breath. Hands meet at the top and then drop to the other side. Arms come back up together. Exhale forward, sitting into chair pose and sweep those arms up. Exhale, flat back. Sweep those arms behind you. Inhale, chair. Exhale, flat back. Inhale to chair. And add a twist to the left. Inhale back to chair. And twist to the other side. Watch those knees, don't let them rock in. Inhale up. Twist, can you go a little bit lower in that chair? Inhale up. Other side. Looks good. Inhale, arms come up and down to the floor. Let's go into a half lift and then forward fold. And step it back to plank. Chaturanga, lower down. Or knees, chest, and chin. Upwards dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring your foot forward. Straighten that back knee. Lower. Let's blow it up. Exhale, down. Lift up your back knee. Inhale, up. Okay, so you can stay high or low. It's up to you. So, scoop the pelvis. Let's do this in a high lunge. Scoop, scoop, scoop the pelvis. See how my hips are moving. All right, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, down. Step your foot back. Slowly lower down. Up dog. Downward dog. Other foot. Knee to nose. Step it through. All right, lower that black knee down. Arms come up. Exhale. Remember, you can lift, lower, or just stay up. Use the strength of your legs. Watch your knees. Keep those toes pointed forward. Inhale. Hands to the top of your thigh. Scoop. Scoop, looks good. Ooh, really squeeze it. Whoops. Too much talking. All right, keep going. Looks good. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, flow, step back. Chaturanga. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's go. From here, shift your weight forward to plank. Slowly lower down. Up dog. Downward dog. One more plank. Shift your weight forward. All right, let's go. Lower down and up. So from here, let's go back into plank. And now we're gonna go into a side plank. Rotating planks. One more on each side. Looks good. All right. Hip circles coming down onto all fours. Let's go into those hip circles. Move with the breath. All right. Now here we're on all fours. Extend the right leg out. Knee to nose. Extend it out. And crunch in, knee to nose. Open the hips. Take it up. Looks good. We're gonna go into that awkward airplane. So I'm gonna move a little bit away. Here we go. All right, straight leg. Bring it out to the side. Squeeze and hold, you can do this. And child's pose. Looks good. All right, pushing back into all fours. Get ready. Extend that left leg. Bring it in. Looks good. Awesome work. Use the strength of the hips to get some external rotation. You can extend long or you can just push the hips up as well. Let's go into that awkward plane pose. Extend out to the side. Arms come out, opposite side. Squeeze. And done. Child's pose. Push forward, up dog. Looking good. Downward facing dog. Coming up high on the toes, lift your hips up. Step or hop to the front of your mat. Coming into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Hands come all the way up. Hands to front center. We're almost done. We're so close to the end. Arms come up. Drop your left arm down. Good. Other arm. Looks good. Looking great. Keep going. Now let's add those hip movements. Looking good. Inhale up. Looks good. Awesome. Let's sweep those arms down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. So let's bring our hips a little bit low. Okay, sweep those arms behind us. Okay, chair pose and straight back. Chair pose to straight back. Arms come together, twist to the right. Arms sweep up, straight back. Arms out, twist to the right. Looking good. Coming back to center, forward fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, forward fold again. Step back into plank. What is happening? We're almost there, ladies. Almost there. Squeeze your glutes together. Shift your weight forward and back. Begin to lower down. Go slow. We're going to go for a count to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Up dog. This is it. Tuck your toes. This part, we're going to speed up. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up into warrior 1. Exhale to warrior 2. Drop your arm. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Back to warrior 2. Windmill your arms down. Step your right foot back. Plank. Step your, lower down. Up dog. Downward dog. Step your left foot back. Inhale up. Warrior 1, open to warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Back to warrior 2. Windmill your arms down. And into plank position. Rotate to one side, rotating plank. Center. Other side. Slowly come down. Into plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Push down. Extended child's pose. Lift up those shoulder blades. Really lift them up. Walk those fingertips out. Walk both fingertips to the right. Lift up those shoulder blades. Keep walking those fingertips. Cross your left hand over the right. Coming back to center. Let's do the other side. Walk it out. Right hand over the left. Keep those shoulder blades lifted. Bring your hands back to center. Push into all fours. Here's your all fours. Round your back. Drop your head. Exhale up. Squeeze that spine. Looking good. And we've done so much today. You can stay in your child's pose. We're not going to do Shavasana today, but we will bring it back in the next couple of weeks and do some in Ramadan as well, inshallah. All right, roll those shoulders. Find a comfortable seat. You're looking good. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Take an inhale up. Exhale, hands out to the side. Let's add a twist to our right. Give it a nice twist all the way back. Look over your shoulder. Coming back to center. Other side. Looking over your shoulder. Coming back. Chest is nice and up. Take an inhale. Arms come up. Exhale. Hands forward. And that is our yoga Flowetry today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next week in another workout. Sweaty. Woo.
Recording. I'm not yet recording.